Hi, welcome to SVR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. Today is Tuesday, June 27th, and we are talking right now with Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazziSports.com about a bunch of MLB games that go tomorrow on Wednesday. The one we're looking at right now is going to be Baltimore and Toronto. Pitching matchup is Miley against Stroman. Baltimore has a terrible road record overall on the year, but they did just take 2 out of 3 at Tampa Bay, so maybe their road record to date is a little fluky and things will start to even out going forward. If that does happen, though, maybe it's not likely to happen here because Wade Miley starting for Baltimore. He looks like he's vulnerable to get crushed every start out. And then Marcus Stroman on the other side, off of 2 bad starts, right? He gave up 6 home runs in his last 2 starts, but before those 2 starts, he was doing very well this year. So the question is he likely to rebound here or not? And the other question is, how big of a favorite will Toronto be? I'm assuming Toronto will be a pretty sizable favorite here. Maybe they'll be worth a shot anyway, considering how reliably awful Miley is. What's your take on this one, Joe Gavazzi?
Well, this is a game of faux or faux real. Which of these teams is false and phony, and which of these teams is for real? Let's go back to my May buy and sell ratings when I quoted, based on the OPS numbers, that Baltimore was definitely faux. Baltimore's responded by going 12-22 of late. The Toronto Blue Jays began the year 3-12 and have been beset with injuries. But lately they've played 6 games over 500 and are playing much better ball overall as they begin to return to health. He pointed out Stroman's recent 2 starts were not among his best, but if you look at his last 6 home starts, where he has perpetually performed at his best throughout his career, he has 6 consecutive quality starts from this mound. Now, Miley, as you pointed out, virtually an auto fade now. Last 4 starts, 15 2/3, 25 runs, and 28 hits allowed. This guy is nowhere near current form, and an ERA on the road is well over 5. This will be a mid-price favorite with Toronto, but you can consider laying the runs here because Baltimore has lost 30 of their 38 games by 2 or more runs. Speaking of the run line, we'll have this article next week. In the month of June to date, Major League Baseball teams with scoring at an all-time recent high, almost 80% of the games are being decided by 2 or more runs. Remember, the 7-year average is only 70%. So it's always good to take a look at the run line with as many games being decided by 2 or more runs.
All right.
I like Toronto in this part. Consider the run line.
All right, sounds good, especially with starting pitchers that can get crushed as we have here. All right, Joe Gavazzi liking Toronto, probably on the run line. They will be a big favorite in this one, but maybe not big enough. Joe Gavazzi, give a plug for your website, JoeGavazziSports.com.
JoeGavazziSports.com, always sporting news that you can use. Football just around the corner. You might want to check out one of those football offers I have for you, which can give you the entire season for under $400. Joe Gavazzi Sports.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
Well, this episode of The Odds Couple is over. But if you give us a like and click SBR's logo at the bottom of the screen to subscribe, then you'll get all the upcoming videos as soon as they come out. And don't forget to take advantage of our website. There's free picks, live betting lines, and sportsbook reviews and ratings guides, and a whole lot more. Check it out now.